Vladimir Putin has, of course, led his country into a high-risk war that now threatens to destroy Russia's economy. Putin has always been a very solitary figure, even in his public appearances. He sits at a distance from his closest advisors. But despite the appearances, he has always relied on a core group of people who are very deeply loyal to him. Now, these are the people that make up Vladimir Putin's inner circle. So let's take a look. The first one is Sergey Shoigu. He's the defense minister of Russia and a long-time confidant who has parroted the Putin line of demilitarizing Ukraine. He goes on hunting and fishing trips with the Russian president in Siberia and has been viewed in part as a potential successor. He is also credited with the military seizure of Crimea back in 2014 and was accused of 2 nerve agent poisoning attacks, the deadly 2018 attack in Salisbury in the United Kingdom and the next fatal attack of Alexei Navalny. The next on the list is Valerie Jarasimo, the chief of the General Staff of the Russian Armed Forces. It was his job to invade Ukraine and complete the job fast, and by that standard, he's been found wanting. He's also played a key role in Russia's invasion of Crimea and also oversaw the military drills in Belarus last month. He's had a major role in Putin's military campaigns, and ever since he commanded an army in the Chechen War in 1999. Nikolai Patricia is next, the Secretary of the Security Council. He has served Putin ever since the 1970s in St. Petersburg, when Russia's second city was still known as Leningrad. Experts say that few hold as much influence on the president as Patrushev. He worked with Putin in the old KGB and replaced him as the head of its successor organization, the FSB, from 1999 till 2008. Alexander Botnikov, the director of the Federal Security Service, is also part of Putin's inner sanctum, another old hand from the KGB who took over from Patrushev. Kremlin watchers say that Putin trusts information that he receives from the security services more than any other source. The completing the trio of KGB men is Sergey Lavrov, who is the director of the Foreign Intelligence Service. He shadowed the president for much of his career. He also heads the Russian Historical Society, and many say that he provides the president with the ideological grounds for his action. Russia's most senior diplomat and the current foreign minister, Sergey Lavrov, is a part of Putin's inner circle. For 18 long years, Lavrov has been presenting Russia's case to the world, though many say that he does not have a big role in decision-making. The 71-year-old Lavrov is yet more proof that Putin very heavily relies on figures from his past. But Lavrov has long been sidelined on anything to do with Ukraine. Remember, he had advocated diplomatic talks, and the Russian president, in fact, chose to ignore him. Recently, several diplomats of the United Nations Human Rights Council walked out as Lavrov tried to defend Russia's invasion. Valentina Matvienko is a rare female face in the Putin entourage. Matvienko is the Russian leader who oversaw the upper house's vote to rubber stamp the deployment of Russian forces abroad, which eventually paved the way for the invasion. Valentina Matvienko is another Putin loyalist from St. Petersburg. She also helped steer through the annexation of Crimea back in 2014. Matvienko, however, is not considered to be a primary decision-maker. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.